We're in Greenville, North Carolina, where the teams are anticipating the kickoff just moments away. Ohio is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 19. I don't know about you, but this one feels like it's going to be a great ball game. And he might change the play here before the snap. Takes it left on the option. Makes it to the 22-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards.
Now, they talked about doing this, but I didn't think we'd see the hurry up this early.
He steps out at the 28-yard line.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Pulls it in and gets out of bounds.
That's a gain of 5 on the play. First down.
Rally! Rally! Ready! Win 18! Win 18! Patriot! Patriot! Woo!
And a quick throw. And he's taken down at about the 29-yard line. And that's the way you're supposed to play pitch and catch.
Absolutely. You know, this wide receiver is a difference maker. He's one of those players that has a chance to go the distance every time you get him the ball.
Here's the option. That's a great tackle at the 28. Not much there for the tailback on the option.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready! Block 90! Block 90! What?
Passes it to the middle of the field. He's tackled around the 15-yard line. Superb effort by the receiver to come down with that ball.
Well, this comes down to the timing between the quarterback and the receiver, and the result, again, a nice play for the offense.
Dobson, the ball carrier, makes it out to about the 7. Nice job by the running back, and that'll get him 7, maybe 8 yards. Complete touchdown. And a nice catch by the receiver for the touchdown.
Anytime you're near the red zone, you got to keep an eye for this guy. They love going to him down here.
Once he gets those jets on, there wasn't going to be anything that could stop it. And he tacks on the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. He boots it deep downfield. They'll start at the 25-yard line. Quick throw, incomplete, one of his receiver.
He looked a little surprised just to have the ball in his hands. By the time he knew what was going on, he bobbled it away.
From their own 25-yard line. Second down. Trying to change the play. Here's the halfback. Tackle at the 27. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
Third down.
From their own 27-yard line. Third down. And the stadium is shaking right now. He's looking to pass. And they make the stop right around the 50.
Tight ends can really be a wild card in any offense. Sometimes the defense are a little bit confused on how to handle them.
They'll go with the option. Nice run there. So he picks up about 5 on the option to the halfback.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's in trouble. He's taken down at about the 39-yard line.
Sometimes you'll see a quarterback try to force the ball into coverage instead of tucking it and running for the marker. That time, he made the right choice to keep it.
Set. Check, check. Check, check. Right.
Tackle made at the 26.
That's good for a gain of 13 yards. First down.
And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here. And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. Here's the option left. And he's tackled around the 14-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
Looks like he flinched down there on the line. That penalty will move him back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So we'll have 1st and 15 after the penalty. Looking to throw. Going right to his tailback. Brought down at about the 13. He ran a good route there and was able to pick up yards underneath the coverage.
It's okay to move the ball in small portions because it relaxes the offense and can open things up for the big play.
Second and 8. Ball on the 13-yard line. Here's the option. Big play, and it's 1st and goal.
Gain of 12 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
They're showing blitz. They go with a run. Touchdown. the extra point to tie this game up. He makes the PAT. Ohio is ready to kick it away. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Brought down at the 23.
And so far, it's been totally even. In close games like this, every possession is likely to matter.
Gives it to the back. And down he goes at the 24. The halfback picks up a yard.
And he took a shot on that play, Brad. It looks like his head might be still ringing a little bit.
They bring him down at the 31.
That'll bring up 32.
Great concentration.
Sharp with the tackle, 36-yard line. First down.
Fakes to the back. He's going to air it long. And it's intercepted. He just jumped up and snatched that ball.
Well, there, I don't think the quarterback even saw him. The defender went up into the air and made a great catch.
From their own 33-yard line. First down. Receivers got it on the screen. He's at midfield. Down the sideline. And he's finally shoved out at the 21.
This secondary better tighten it up if they're going to slow down this drive.
So after the big pass play, we've got a first down. Looks like an option here. Touchdown, OU.
He kept it himself and created the whole thing with his feet. Boy, was that fun to watch or what?
And he adds the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. And this is just a booming kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 27-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 27. And he hits him hard at the 26-yard line. Good penetration by the defense. That's a loss of 1 on the option.
Second and 11.
gets out to about the 28-yard line.
Gain of 2 yards. That brings up.
They're going no huddle here, so a good way to keep the defense from substituting.
Back to pass. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. Looks like they're trying to catch the defense off guard here. Nice catch, first down. He's knocked out.
That's good for a gain of 17 yards. That makes it 1st and 10.
On the run. Room around the corner. He gets to about the 34-yard line. They'll run the no huddle here. If they have some success with it early, they'll maybe continue to run it. They'll run the option. And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
That's good for a gain of 4 yards. 1st down.
And he's immediately tackled.
Interesting decision here by the coach. They must have seen something in that last play, and they'll test the defense again with it.
Option, right side. Nice run, and he's brought down. This game's already shaping up to be a good one as we head to the second quarter. Ohio's lead is a touchdown. From the 8-yard line, it's 2nd down. Throws quickly into the end zone, caught for the touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
Yeah, they saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
Here comes the kicker to try to tie this game up. He splits the uprights with the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 18, D2.
Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. Tackle at the 25.
They've been like a couple of fighters feeling each other out so far. Let's see if they start to open it up a little bit more now.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
And they might be coming with a blitz here. Option. He fights forward to about the 30.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
from their own 30-yard line. It's third down.
And this stadium is alive. Looks like he might audible out of that play. Throws it, and it's tipped away. Hardy back to return it. He puts it away, and it's a great kick. He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Return for a gain of 2 yards.
They'll get the ball here at the 29. And he's taken down
Around the 30-yard line.
Good for a gain of 1 yard. That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 30-yard line. And he doesn't like what he sees. He's going to change the play here. He's tackled
Around the 29-yard line.
That is a loss of 1 yard. Third down.
And it looks like they're going to change it up here.
Looks to pass. Zipped it out. That was almost picked off.
Hardy was the intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
He punts this one high in the air. He drops it.
He was definitely peeking to see what kind of space he had to run. And that loss of focus is what cost him.
The main thing is they got the ball back, and now they can go to work on offense. They'll go to work at the 28-yard line. Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. At the 40, inside the 30. Tackled at the 18-yard line.
You know, I think that time, Brad, the defense tipped their hand with the blitz. You could really see the blitz was coming, and when an offense at this level knows that there's pressure coming, they can make the proper adjustments and then put those wide receivers in one-on-one opportunities against the defense. And when you blitz, you're really leaving yourself vulnerable to a big play against a good offense.
Possibly changing the play here prior to the snap. They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down behind the line. They don't get back to the line of scrimmage there on the option keeper. A loss of 1.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Quick release. Oh, had it knocked down.
Thompson was the intended receiver on the play. That brings up 3rd and 12.
From the 19-yard line. Third down.
This is where you get false starts. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off. That's a great tackle at the 15.
He seemed a little hesitant on that throw, and that left the defender time to break on the ball and pick it off.
from their own 15-yard line. First down. That could be a check with me right there. Fires it out. And they make the stop, the 42-yard line. Big gain there for the first down.
There was some miscommunication down there by the defense that allowed for that big gain.
As we've seen before, they go with a hurry-up offense. He's taken down right around the 38-yard line.
This guy's out of his stance so quickly that he's really a nightmare to try to block, as they found out right here on this play.
From their own 38-yard line, it's second down. And he might change the play here before the snap. Way to look it in. And for Wiggins, he's up to 100 yards and catches.
You know, Brad, this guy continues to make plays. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I would put a corner on him down low underneath, and I'd put a safety over top of him. Put two defenders on him to try to slow him down, because right now, one-on-one coverage, he is destroying.
First and 10, ball on the 48. Trying to confuse the defense here with the audible. Option to the right. Nice run up the middle. He decides to keep it and picks up 7 yards.
That'll bring up second and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on second down. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. Makes the first down catch. Brought down at the 32-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
From the 32-yard line, it's first down. Throws into coverage, just picked off. Big play there by the defense. That's their second pick of the half.
Yeah, this offense has to stop making mistakes. These turnovers are putting pressure on their defense to make stops, and it's hard to win when you're always giving the ball away.
We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 29. They're changing the play. Here he goes. And he's tackled at about the 37-yard line.
8 yards. That makes it second and 2.
To fit it in there, and it'll be intercepted. He's at the 40. Down the sideline. Tackle made at the 11. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the game.
I think there was a miscommunication there on the offensive side of the ball. I think maybe the receiver ran the wrong route, but regardless, still great play by the defense.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Hand off to the right. Got the corner. And they push him out just outside the goal line.
The reason why it's so crucial to be able to run effectively like this is it keeps the defense guessing. They have no idea whether you're passing or running, even if you need medium to long-range yards.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. And the goal line defense digging in here. He brings it down. Touchdown. And he tacks on the extra point. East Carolina kick this one off.
Number 18, deep to return.
He got all of that one. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 19.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
And he is drilled at the 42.
Called a gain of 23 yards. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Tries to set up a screen for the wide receiver. They'll bring him down at the 48. About 6 yards on the play.
Simple bubble screen here to the receiver. He did a pretty good job of picking up some yardage before he went down.
He's knocked out immediately after the catch.
A part of any quarterback's arsenal should be the ability to sell the run with a good fake. He does a really good job here on the fake, and then they pick up some nice yards.
Appears that he's changing things up here before the snap. Gets it out quickly. He's at the 30, and down he goes around the 26-yard line.
Yeah, the defense looked a little sluggish there. They can do better than that.
Makes it first and 10.
Back to pass. This one's going deep to the end zone. Can't connect.
Now, you hate to foreshadow and assume that that drop could come back to bite them, but this offense is able to put the ball into the end zone after that drop pass. This game could be over.
It's second and 10. Ball on the 26. They go with the option. And he tackles him hard at the 18. The Pirates taking their first time out of the half.
That'll bring up third and 2.
And now let's send it down to Aaron Andrews with an injury update.
Thanks, Brad. His back is really bothering him after that play. Right now, he's lying down on the sidelines, and the trainers are trying to stretch him out. That means he'll be out for the rest of the game, and depending on how long it takes to heal, maybe longer. Brad, back to you upstairs.
Touchdown, Bobcats. There's a strike complete.
Tremendous example of the type of chemistry that these two players enjoy. When a quarterback and a receiver are on the same page, good things tend to happen.
The extra point to tie this game up. And he adds the extra point. Ohio lines up for the kickoff.
Harrington set to return.
He hits a booming kick. He's to the 10. They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line. The offense will take over at the 21. They'll change the play at the line of scrimmage. On play action, defense coming. Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Across midfield, inside the 30. And he will score. TD pass number 4, and we're not even at halftime yet.
This passing attack has been unstoppable. The secondary doesn't know what hit him.
And he hits the PAT. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Number 18, deep to return.
Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. Makes it out to maybe the 19-yard line.
Kickoff return of 19 yards.
They'll start this drive at the 19-yard line.
White, 98.
He's to the 40. Catches it.
Number 11.
And he's taken down at the 48-yard line. The receiver found a hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
He may have changed things up here. Slings it out there incomplete.
Perfect timing to jar the ball loose and not pick up the penalty. That was a solid play.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
He's tackled around the 30-yard line. The Bobcats don't like the looks of things. They're going to take their first time out.
First down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30. We'll wait and see here if he really does change the play. First down and back to pass. Slings it out and it gets tipped.
You know, nothing makes a defensive coordinator happier than seeing a corner make a play like that. It's great technique. He's in position. He knocked that football away. And it's almost as if he's closing one side of the field down for this defense.
The field goal unit's out on the field, and they're going to try to get these guys 3 points before halftime. It's up, looks long enough, and he got it.
That one looked like cake for this kid. Chalk up 3 points for the offense.
28-24, ECU. Well, we've got a barn burner here, and at the end of the first half, our score, the Pirates lead 28-24. Well, it was a defensive coordinator's nightmare in that first half, and I'm sure right now both guys are dreaming of an improvement as we kick off to start the third quarter. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. He wasn't breaking that tackle. What a hit. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. They knock it down, incomplete. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
From their own 22-yard line. Second down. Here's the option. Tackle right around the 18-yard line.
There are a lot of players in the college game that can make something happen when the blocking breaks down. But when it's that bad, I don't care who you are, you're going down for a loss.
From their own 18-yard line. Third down. Everybody on their feet. He's under some heat. Pulls it in. First down, and he's knocked out of bounds.
That was a really nice play on the ball by the receiver for a substantial gain and a first down.
From their own 33-yard line. First down. Option left. He gets out to about the 35-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 8.
And he's going to be sacked for a loss.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. Third down.
So we're looking at another third down here. This crowd a huge factor right now against this offense. That could be a check with me right there. He heaves it deep. Swatted away. Buster was the intended target on the play. So they couldn't pick up the long yardage, and now they'll have to punt.
It's a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
Hardy will be the return man. He really got a hold of that one. He's got the corner. And he just got stood up right there. And that was excellent punt coverage.
I agree, Brad. That was very well defended. Perhaps the first step in getting the defense on track is making the offense go further. Nice job of containing the return yards.
They'll get the ball here at the 32. East Carolina is up 4. He drops to throw on first down. They bring him down.
But the defense is fired up, responding and reacting to that sack. Not only do they get the quarterback, but they hit him and hit him hard. I think that can really create some confidence for this defense. The next time this quarterback drops back to throw, you got to be thinking he's going to be a little bit gun-shy and concerned about the pressure that these defense is putting on him.
Looking to dig themselves out of a little hole here after the sack. It's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. He's in trouble. He scrambles. He's taken down at the 32-yard line.
Good coverage by the defense, but they have to be aware of this quarterback's tendency to scramble around and pick up some yards.
The Pirates will use their first time out of the half. Third down and 11 coming up here. Ball on their own 32. Trying to confuse the defense here with the audible. Drops back to pass. Wants it all. Going deep. Interception. Brought down right around the 38-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 38. Possibly changing the play here prior to the snap. Quick out to his receiver. He's at the 20, the 10. He's all the way. Touchdown.
Great effort by the wide receiver. And not to take anything away from the quarterback, but the wide receiver made this play.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. He splits the uprights with the extra point. Ohio is lining up to kick this one off. He'll return it from the 1. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. This deficit can be easily overcome, sure, but they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense. They'll go with the option. Tackle made at about the 33-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and
1. He makes it to the 35-yard line. Hands it to the back. Nice run there. Dobson gets about 4 yards on the draw play.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Gets it out quickly. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 20. Touchdown, East Carolina. And he tacks on the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Number 18, deep to return.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. He makes it out to maybe the 16-yard line. They'll take over at the 16. They'll run the option. Pitches back. He's to the 40. At the 40. Down the sideline.
Number 81.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 15.
You love having this kind of weapon. You already know what kind of damage he can cause in the passing game, and here you can see what he can do when you hand the ball off to him.
1st and 10 following that big run. The 10. And they make the stop around the 3-yard line.
I'm a huge fan of the play-action pass in college football because the play-action, it really puts a lot of pressure on a defense. The defense gets caught up and concerned about the running game, and it puts them out of position. And it makes the throwing lanes for the quarterback and the windows that he's trying to find much easier to find for a quarterback and the receivers to pick up big yards like this.
Touchdown, OU. Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. He boots it deep downfield. He's to the 10. And he's tackled at the 19. They'll set up shop at the 19-yard line. He goes out of bounds, the 26-yard line. And they'll go with the no huddle. And they push him out around the 33-yard line. Fakes to the back. He chucks it downfield. Incomplete.
Jones was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. Ball on the 33. the option. Tackle after a decent run up the gut. So he calls his own number and gets about 6 yards. Him hard at the 47.
That makes it 1st and 10.
He drops back. Fires out quickly, incomplete.
Number 19, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 47-yard line, it's 2nd down. Going long. He gets another, and this is a big one.
Let's give some credit to the big boys up front. They held off the blitz just long enough for the quarterback to make the connection and pick up some good yards. Guys, when we were in practice this week, you kind of got the feeling that they might run a little no huddle. In fact, here it comes.
Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he's taken down at the 6-yard line.
Yeah, the defense looked a little sluggish there. They can do better than that.
Gets to about the 5-yard line. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Nice play here by the senior to make the sure tackle. It's not very often that someone's able to shake this guy.
They go with the option. And he's tackled right around the 4-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
End zone touchdown. And he adds the extra point. A great game so far, and it looks like it'll be decided in the 4th. The Pirates lead it by 4. East Carolina lines up for the kickoff.
Number 18 back to return.
From his own goal line, he's to the 20. He gets out to about the 25-yard line.
Kickoff returns 24 yards.
They'll go to work at the 25. Throws a strike over the middle. He's tackled at the 36-yard line.
When you can move the ball downfield in big chunks like that, you've got the defense right where you want them.
They'll bring him down at the 48.
Gain of 16 yards. First down.
Option here. He gets out to about the 37-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards.
And it looks like they're going to go no huddle here. Here's the option. And down he goes at about the 39-yard line.
Defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense, and he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
So it's 2nd and 12.
Ball on the 39. Drops back to pass. He airs it out. Can't connect.
There was just no way anybody could catch up with that pass.
Third down.
Third and long in the fourth quarter. If the defense gets a stop here, it might be a W. This crowd is almost shaking the stadium. Goes over the middle, intercepted. Oh, no, they really didn't need that.
And as a quarterback, you can't give up an interception late in the game. You got to be more careful with the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line. East Carolina is up by 4. Appears that he's changing things up here before the snap.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they got excellent pressure on that play.
From their own 22-yard line. Second down. Play fake. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
The defenders played the snap count perfectly. They found the path into the backfield and didn't let the quarterback get away.
From their own 21-yard line. Third down. That could be a check with me right there.
That brings up 4th and 11.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. And he's taken down at the 42. So he got a little on that return.
Well, Brad, early it looked like there was an opening there, but the seam closed quickly.
They'll go to work at the 42-yard line. Looks like an option here. Tackles right around midfield.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. makes
He
it
hustles the
2nd and
troops
2.
to the line. They give to the tailback. Tackled after a decent pickup. Flags are down, and this one might be on the offense. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 44.
Ready. Green.
Here's the option. Brought down around the 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line. He's taken down at the 44.
Armstrong with the tackle at the 44-yard line. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 44-yard line, second down. Looks like he might audible out of that play. He's looking to pass. Scrambling around. He's at the 30.
Thompson with the
Tackle made around the 23-yard line.
It's always a snap decision when you decide to tuck it and run. On that play, it was definitely the right move as he got the first down after a nice gain.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 20. Just under 3 to go in regulation. Looking to throw. Deep pass to the end zone. The defender had it and then dropped it. The offense took an errant shot into the end zone, and I'll tell you what, that one should have been picked off.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to hear all about that from his teammates when he comes over to the sidelines.
It's third down and 7 yards to go. Ball on the 20-yard line. And this stadium is alive. They're changing the play. He drops back. Now he's scrambling. Decides to slide.
That's another first down, Brad. And right now, you can just really feel and sense the rhythm that this offense is in. Their ability to pick up first downs, just pushing this defense further and further down, back deep into their own territory.
And this play is number 8 on the drive. They're showing blitz. They'll go ground. And they make the stop at the 4.
A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
That penalty will move them back a bit.
Yeah, and with so many young guys out there, it's bound to happen occasionally.
So first down once again, but a long ways to go after that penalty.
Just under 2 to go in the game.
They're calling an audible. Takes the ball inside. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Gain of 7 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 13.
From the 15-yard line, 2nd down. It looks like they're going to blitz.
Buffalo! Buffalo!
Back to pass. And they got him.
You know what happened there? The offensive line was so focused on picking up the blitz, they forgot about blocking the defensive lineman.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. We'll wait and see here if he really does change the play. Back to pass. He's going to try and scramble. Gets it out in a hurry. It's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that actually might have been a break for the offense. Sometimes tip passes can linger in the air and get picked off.
The Bobcats will use their first time out of the half. It's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Under a minute left. And he might change the play here before the snap. Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Good protection, and now he's on the run. And he's taken down at the 11-yard line. The whistle hasn't sounded yet. They still have to snap the ball and make sure they don't make any mistakes. They'll give it off here. Nice run to the outside. The Bobcats use their 2nd timeout.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. We had a fight to the finish here today. East Carolina 42, Ohio 38.
And the Ohio Bobcats 38.
Let's get Kirk Herbstreit's final thoughts on this one. Herbie, what do you got for us?
I'm sad to see this one end because it was a great game to watch. Ohio had plenty of chances to win this football game, but it wasn't meant to be today. All you can do now is try to bounce back after a close loss like this.
Here's a look at today's player of the game.